You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Minshew. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. K-Trail Clark picks it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
He works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Brissett. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Brissett gets himself to the ground smartly with enough on the run for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Back to the air, Brissett. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
You know, some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. The kick by Ryland is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Chiefs trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Second and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Back to the well again. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First carry now, Brashard Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Kansas City.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down and toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Now Minshew. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays a 2-score game at 9 points.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
For big yards on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. You got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals take a 16-point lead.
Chiefs, 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, Minshew. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right up the gut. Room to run inside the 20. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle, Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Dive play straight ahead. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Okay. Motion, motion, motion.
Now it's Brissett. He keeps it and takes off. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Brissett. He down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, they stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on third down.
Okay, 13, go.
Throwing now, Brissett. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Quick toss headed left. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Minshew now on third down. It's on target to Moore. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll... First down, Kansas City.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run it from the gun. Go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
the first down, Chiefs.
Another carry for him. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. Good second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it. Here's Minshew. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
19. Set.
Blown back, it's the handoff. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
19.
2nd and 6 now. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals make it a 16-point ball game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Minshew on first down. Escapes the sack. But there's too much pressure and he's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. In the shotgun, Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett into traffic, complete! And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now an inside give to Carter. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Makes it 3rd down.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19. Here we go. 12.
From the shotgun, Brissett. He lobs it deep middle. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to.
And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Run here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. All the left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Sticking in the air with Minshew. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Short pass brought in. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, I'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Completed to his running back. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and short. Here's Minshew. He's got Smith again. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Carter up the middle. He's out in the clear. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Option give here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Carter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's sure nice to see for this defense when a run heads out there to this corner's domain, to the outside. Well, he's able to finish the play off. And the best part, well, sure tackle from a corner. No chance he was slipping out of that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Reset to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Okay, and I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throwing now, Brissett. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
A familiar sight in this contest, Bronk. He's out there again for another field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Throwing on first is Minshew. Cut along the left sideline. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Minshew on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cardinals get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Yeah, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Carter here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Carter again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
Second down. the 18-yard line.
They run it again with Carter. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Robinson on the tackle.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
3-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball. Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st and 10, Minshew. Gets his running back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's the one back on the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Minshew. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Chiefs hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They snap it. Here's Minshew. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Minshew working from the gun. Getting out to his left.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. They gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here's Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
They give now out of the shotgun. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So the Cardinals